Okay.
Snow, you get the recording started.
I did. Yep, it's all good.
Okay. So you gain 10 billion mana.
Billion.
Nice.
That's part one.
Or one.
Not bad.
You always get a huge mana jump when you absorb a ring. Part two is you get a thing called Dream Eater.
Dream Eater.
That's what these things eat.
Yikes.
So, Dream Eater does thus. Target is sleeping. If you can get within basically the equivalent of 1 square, let alone touching them while they're asleep, you can enter their dreams and wreak havoc. And with your whole power set,
Ouch.
you can do it unnoticed. This also applies to Thief. So if someone's sleeping and they have no defenses set up, or you've bypassed them and you're able to touch them while they're sleeping, doesn't matter where, you enter their dreams and then you can basically kill them. Because unless they're good at the dreamscaping and being able to break out of basically the horror you set before them, you can literally dictate what they see and experience. And if they die in dreamscape, you can basically start sapping stealing stats from them.
Right.
As a thief.
Yep.
You won't get the full, so if they lose 10, you won't get 10. You'll probably get 10% of it, so you can start stealing like 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 there. Or you can take a whole lump sum and then have it temporarily.
Right.
Sometimes you can steal lump sums and then have it transferred into like a vessel you create with your umbral class. So you can be like, I'm going to steal all your stats. You get 10%, and then I'm going to put them in a vessel, and then I'm going to make an elixir with it.
Okay. And then this elixir permanently imbues those stats into whoever drinks them.
And the last ability is basically Dream Escape. The shadow part. What it does is you can use 10% of your mana to just disperse into a bunch of butterflies.
Shit. Just that one time. Yeah.
No, as many times as you have mana. So it's your 10% of your total mana, not your current mana.
Right.
So if you have 100 billion mana, it costs 10 billion mana to use it at any time. And price goes up as you get stronger. But
is this halved?
No.
Okay.
This allows you to just disappear. Because you basically you disassemble yourself into thousands of butterflies, and then those disappear into like just ash as they kind of just end into nothing. And then you avoid the attack or just disappear, and then you can end up somewhere else. You basically turn invisible into an astral form for a few moments. So basically you're ethereal plane hopping.
Yes.
So if they're waiting on the ethereal plane for you, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
But basically, you just quickly turn yourself into butterflies, transport yourself to the ethereal plane as an escape. And then you can kind of appear somewhere. So if you want to leave the ethereal plane, great. If not, you could just I'm going home. It doesn't work if there is a shielding that prevents translocation to different planes. In that case, you can still use it. It's just you have to stay within the room and you gain the equivalent of ethereal form.
Yes.
And then you can remain in that form for turns equal to your influence bonus.
Okay.
Which means if it's not magic.
To use this, you have to pull out your ring, though.
Yes, that's the thing. You have to wear your ring. But as Insidious, Secret, the coolest part for you, because of Secret, this makes Secret go up 4 tiers of ranks because you can hide spirit rings while they're active. Careful though.
Yeah.
People will notice the jump in power though.
Yeah, well, the same
Yes,
thing
if-
I can do. You know what I mean? I can literally see power level.
So you have a choice
Yeah.
because you're not strong enough yet. You can hide the power increase, or you can hide the spirit ring. For people visibly and ethereally seeing it, it's just like, did you just inject yourself with something? Because you just jumped up in power by like 8 times. What the shit?
Information is very powerful.
Hide the rings.
Yeah, 100%.
The rings are an Ingermont clan secret.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna pick.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's best to play weak.
Oh, but yeah, you're right. I know, but and then just show them at one time, and then it's like,
Yeah, basically
hello.
just kind of be like, they're like, "Ha, I won," and they overcommit, and you're like, snap your fingers, and
I'm
it's
sorry.
just like you have a ring, and they're like, ah.
Oh, that's way better late game though, isn't it? Oh,
Yes. Eventually, you'll be able to just have them on all the time. And
yeah.
hide everything, because if you get one attached to your crown, then it percolates down, and it's just like, sucks.
Yeah, hide your rings.
And just like, just be careful though. Some creatures can sense when a powerful predator is nearby, just by sheer power level. So that's why I keep mine off.
I should go the.
Yeah, don't go parading those around even if people can't see them. By the way, Ridian, as she comes over and rubs her hand on one of your rings, nice rings.
Mm-hmm. They're nice.
Do you want that beetle or not? Because we
I
can
want a
give it to
dragon.
your apprentice. Not this one. The other one. The one that's fucking a walking Dreshi tank.
The beetle? Yeah, I don't want it. I like a dragon instead for my obsession.
We might actually have to do that one second to last, because of the thing I have in mind for you.
Okay.
Because the creature I want to show you is called a Void Star Tyrant.
Ooh.
It's a green ring.
Interesting.
And it's not a small ring either. So I'm almost not wanting to have you that one, but it's so perfect for you. Because it is the greediest, most obsessive creature I've ever came across. And it's pure evil. Well, not pure evil, but about as obsessive and evil as an intelligent creature can get. Base-wise. It has a horde, by the way. Not that I don't think much survives its presence. Because it has this essence. It has a mana mutation. It is mutated like 8 times. It's got a spirit bone that it knows how to use. It's a scary motherfucker. And it's going to be harder to kill than that beetle, hit-wise. It's got harder scales.
If it's green, that may be a small problem. I cannot handle that many greens, and I only need green for my upper chakras.
Oh, Matt, what was the air thing? Was that the Dream Escape? Is that what that was part was?
Yep.
Okay.
Escape to the dream.
The
Which is, but instead of going to the actual dreamscape, you actually go to the ethereal plane, which is technically a dream for most people, anyways.
Right. Continues. I'm sorry.
I need green for my final 2, and I cannot handle 3. So I may have to give up on a green for obsession. If so, then that beetle would be solid, but I'd prefer something middle tier between the two, like a red dragon.
Why do you want? Which 2 do you want? The green?
Dream for sure. That will be either my first or last green. Absolutely positive. My strongest ring will go on that chakra. And then my
Fuck.
crown.
You don't really need a green one on the crown.
But I want one over there. Those are the two that I would like to have green on.
Wouldn't you want above green?
There is no above green. Well, I mean, there is, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I do. It's right in the chakra thing. Spirit rings.
The question mark?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know they exist. I have the aliens,
the
you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Hold off. So do those 3 last then. And I did make you more durable. And we can try for 3.
It'll be rough, but if that's
I mean,
my
I gave
options,
you the best weapon I could.
You did.
You may burn through a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is I had already lost 70% of mine from the war.
Yeah.
You have 99.99% of them left. Okay? So
Mhm.
that's why I'm thinking we could pull it off.
We can certainly give it a try.
And the thing is getting a green ring means things. So many things.
I bet.
Yeah. We'll try and get you one, but we're going to need you to be at least half as durable physically and mentally as Broker. Maybe 25%. Maybe 10%.
It's the curse thing that comes with it, right? So you gotta...
And the fact that it'll rip apart your soul with the pure power.
Yes.
Yeah, the tuning, it's going to be the biggest problem. Like, taking a green ring, the thing is like, no. With more no than you can possibly handle. So much no. So much fucking no. Okay, never mind.
At the moment,
Let's go get you a red ring.
yes.
Alright, it's gonna be a bit of travel. Servant, I mean apprentice, create a flying carpet raft pagoda cloud thing and fly us off into the horizon to the northeast.
Okay. Viridian. Oh! Let's see. I'm going to create a bubble with an anti-gravity field in that bubble so you don't move around. And that bubble is going to Super Saiyan its way wherever I want it to be. And of course, it's going to carry us in the bubble.
She looks disappointedly at you. I want a historical pagoda with lounging recliners filled with... never mind, let's just go. She basically wanted to have a floating pavilion where she just kind of sits on the front, lying luxuriously on her side, just eating grapes as you flew them off.
Yeah.
You're like, no. I want my ring, I want my ring, I want my ring.
Yeah, no. It's ring time.
DiGiorno's just kind of like still munching on a bunch of rings she has wrapped around, or she has basically dangling from the prongs on the spear.
Where do we land at? Oh yeah, congrats. You got a ring before Broke here did, Johnny.
I mean, but he has one. He has it available.
Yeah, he has a number available.
Okay, you're led to a cave entrance in the middle of a desert. Like you guys you flew over several kilometers, hundreds of kilometers of desert with nothing. There's not even. It would easily be classified as desolate, barren. Even there's not even sand. And there's a little rock outcropping out in the middle of nowhere. That's the only feature. And she's like, okay. Don't ask me how I knew this was here. It was a bad moment in my life. But, I need you to promise me, both of you, one thing. Or a bunch of things, actually. Going in here.
Mm-hmm.
Do not touch any of the books, no matter how cool or how much you want them. And you're going to want them. Okay?
Sounds good.
I promise.
I promise as well.
There are a bunch of things in here that are technically like drones. We're going to be killing one of the higher drones. The thing that owns this is a creature with a perfect jade ring. Like, it is as mature as you can get it. And the moment you start pulling knowledge, stealing things, it wakes up. And we all die.
Oh, so it's the treasure trove.
It's treasure trove. Yes. It doesn't care too much about the drones at all. Like, you can kill them all. Don't care.
Because it's the
it
main
makes
defender.
more. It makes more.
They're just keepers, right?
Just don't touch the books. I wanted a lot of these books, but I'm not going to touch them. Because I don't want to fight this thing. It's got more shenanigans than bag of shenanigans. And another bag of shenanigans.
Sounds good to me.
It's got shenaniganception. And it's got powers I don't really have much I can defend against. So if you guys fuck up, I'm just grabbing you guys without your consent, and I'm porting us out. Like,
And then hoping it doesn't really follow us?
hoping it doesn't stop us before I can pull it off.
Okay.
Do not use your spells anywhere near the books. Books have no protections on them. Just stupid. So if you've got a high, basically, collateral damage spell,
Yes.
it's perfect precision in here.
I can do that.
Okay. If you mess up, we can't come back. And this is the only place, literally the only place, that will be able to fit that ring.
This is for Verdian, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is made up stupid thing. I don't even know where you got that.
The black scroll.
You're an idiot. She pulls out the scroll like, it wasn't there before. Okay, follow me. And she just kind of walks in, and then there's it's basically an underground temple, almost. It used to be a tower, but the tower got pulled into the ground. And any stone or a piece of stair, because it's all stone, and even except for the wood that holds the shelves, it's in a perfect spiral that goes. It's a big tower. It's huge.
Yeah.
And it goes down in a spiral, and then occasionally in the middle there's a empty space that you can just kind of look over the corner, and you're on suspended stairs that float, because this thing's in huge disrepair. Like, anything that's not held down is floating, so you're just kind of hopping here and there, just everywhere. And there's these little dudes kind of hopping around, and Indra kind of slaps them aside occasionally because they get close. You get to the bottom, and there's one creature at the very bottom that has its head. It's kind of humanoid, except for the bottom half. That sits at the bottom, but its head's got probably a dozen arms coming on it.
That's odd.
way too narrow to be a normal.
Oh, Matt, you need to restart.
Yeah, I know. So there are these gangly, dainty-looking arms, dozens of them on his head,
Mm-hmm.
and way too thin to be, a normal person's arm. And they reach out, grab a book, flip it open,
You're trying. That's all that matters.
bring it close, looks at it, and then kind of puts it back. So he's basically probably a librarian, and he's writing on the book with his main arms.
Yeah.
And all these arms reach out, grab a book, pull it, open it, and then put it back once he's done with it. Mm. It's not crimson, but it's close. It's got a spirit bone, probably. Here's the problem. These things don't have much defense. This is probably the easiest rings you can get ever.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, you cannot hit anything but it. You can't hit the walls. You can't hit the books. You can't hit the table. Nothing. And you can't have the spell overkill by even a smidge. You have to have it hit perfectly and not go through, or you can't have it be too shallow because it won't die and it'll raise an alarm and then we'll be trapped. So this is where it becomes difficult.
This isn't something I could kill, would it?
You're not gonna want to kill it.
Right, not my.
I can't really help him because it's all or nothing. And if I were to help him at all, I'd be the one taking the ring.
Exactly.
And I don't want this ring.
It's too fragile. All right. Yes, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, these
Then
are the
that
most
means-
fragile of creatures. They're made of paper.
Then that means I need a good spell for this.
Yeah.
All right.
So take your time.
Okay.
The other ones are just catalogers. This one writes books and makes up words when there are no words for what he sees. So that's why I picked it for you.
It's perfect, Master Joe.
Mm.
You said they're made of paper, yes?
Some sort of parchment.
Is there any vital points that I can take advantage of?
No. You have to find probably the core. There's probably a core in them, but I guarantee it's not stationary. Especially with this guy throttling his spirit rings right now.
Okay.
Probably turn those off.
Yeah. Viridian will turn off his spirit rings for now. He
No,
needs
not
more
you.
good-
She's talking about Johnny.
Oh,
You need your spirit rings.
okay. Have the spirit
Maybe,
rings
or
up.
maybe you can get away with actually killing it without spirit rings up.
Okay.
It's up to you. This is literally, if you mess up, you will never specialize for this ring again. You get one shot. And she says you can do any method. You can go up and hit it if you're quick, or you can shoot it from range, but that's it. One and done. If you mess up and it doesn't spawn a ring instantaneously, she's grabbing you and we're leaving.
Okay.
That's the danger of this place.
1 second.
Viridian, I could help you with my shadow.
It's fine.
Okay. It does have a life of its own. Might as well look for.
Asking that something.
Yeah, I just was thinking I might as well look for a book. Of my not in here. I mean, in the.
Hey, sorry, it took me so fucking long. Shit happened.
I'm sure shit did happen.
Just shit happened is all I'm going to say about that. And so what's up? What I missed?
Everything.
Johnny has a spirit ring,
Yeah, I heard.
and I'm setting up for my kill for my first red.
Hey, I got a purple, so that's fun.
Ah, what did you fight?
A butterfly shadow nightmare thing.
Oh shit, nice. Have you attached it?
Yep, already did that.
I guess I'm the only one who can collect them. So.
Oh yeah,
you have to claim them immediately.
Yeah. Well, you can do it now. At least you just have to get rid of it somehow. I can help you with that.
Why would I want to get rid of it? Why would I want to get rid of Anubis?
No, I'm the spirit ring from him.
Oh yeah, I guess I've got to coerce them out, but I still need to get my root first. That's all I missed. You fought your butterfly, and then
We're in a library,
now
and well, I think you're behind us, with us. I think you're with us.
I don't know. I wasn't. I just told. I was just wrote down that Vokir would silently follow and help when needed. So, it's up to Matt's discretion where I am.
Okay.
Which red one you decide on?
It's going to be a librarian, basically.
You're gonna kill a librarian, okay?
A paper.
Seems a little rude, but okay.
It's I have one chance, one possibility to do it. Like if we fail, if my first attack doesn't immediately kill it, then we leave.
Are you solo missioning this, or is it all of us?
You want to solo, so it's all good.
Yeah, like if you help, you'll either kill it or alert anything else. So it's like a forced solo.
I was just gonna use my shadow to bind it in place. So
Nope,
up to you.
it'll set out an alarm.
Well, all I can do for you is give you my shield that I can give people. You get all three of them,
Nope.
and then no, you don't want it.
Nope.
Okay, so you're just gonna try and splazer this thing and run.
All right. Oh yeah, you also missed. Viridian got dream swords and the dream book for trading away the black paper that he got from Lucy. The list of all specializations.
Oh, hey, nice. What did the dream swords get you? They were dream swords. That's nice.
That is nice. And well, we're about to find out. About to put them to the test. So
I'm surprised
Viridian,
you even use swords, really.
Yeah, she gave me the martial arts document on how to use dual swords, and he made a spell that he got a 100 with to use electricity to teach his muscles the forms that he learned with the book learning spell.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. First tested them out. Viridian will draw both of his swords. His first ring will pop up that improves elemental usage by quite a bit. And he's going to blink directly into the face of the creature, stab in both swords, and then he's going to attempt to freeze it body and soul with the influence rolls. So let's see how I do.
All right, do it by parts.
Weapon skill for the stab. Blink doesn't take anything.
Yep.
All right, weapon skill for the stab. 91. Re-rolling with the fate point.
Oh shit, you have fate points?
Yeah.
Right.
19. Success. Great. Influence to attempt to freeze it body and soul. Insta-kill time. Both swords are in its face. That's
Okay.
1. Let's see if I can do it any better. 2. Nope, it's still pretty solid pass though.
Needs to be perfect.
So you wanting single digit, huh?
Better than single digit. I need perfect. What
All
she
right.
was describing, remember?
Mhm.
1. He needs a 1 or 100 from you.
I will burn a fate point for a reroll. And plus 20 to each of these then.
I know, but I don't think the pluses are really going to matter. I think he just wants the 1 or the 100.
There's 1, 2. Oh, God, those are awful.
Hey, you have anything else you can use?
Yes, I have some things I can use.
Well, time to start using them.
I don't want to use them here, though.
Well, then time to retreat.
All right. 1 second.
You might have to compound your skill, because you can make the stab do more than just freeze body and soul.
I can, but I am also going to ask a question to you.
Uh, mm.
All right. I had to burn some resource to do it, but that is a 100 narrative power. It
Okay.
freezes.
Okay, part 1. You hit it, and paper flecks away, but there's a hardened shell within. It's denying you access, but the blades sink through and hit it. And you can just hear her curse softly, like, fuck. What do you do?
The blades sink in.
Yeah, the blades sink in, but it hits a barrier on the inside, that protective shell around the core.
I'm going to.
And it looks really strong. That's why the body looked weak. All the strength is in the shell.
Okay. Well, these are dream swords. I am going to make them into a dream and slice away this thing's dreams. It's mine. Basically, lobotomize it. That way I won't have to physically pierce the shell. Would that work, or do I need a different
No,
approach?
this thing won't let you lobotomize.
All right. Let's try change. Could I change the shell at the point where my swords are attempting to pierce into something softer?
Um,
Was that a no?
Thinking about it. Because you're trying to make it a softer surface by hitting it, right?
While hitting, yes.
It's going to rebuke your effort, narratively. It's pulling a power source from something. And it's pulling a lot harder now.
Okay.
If you get 2 more tries, because by the time it pulls, because it's pulling power in stages. It was at stage 0 with doing its normal job. Now it's pulling stage 1. If it pulls past stage 2, it outclasses you on every facet.
Okay. I
And,
will.
the next part will even be harder.
I have 2 swords.
Mhm.
I will continue trying to jam one in, and with the other, I will attempt to cut the cord it's siphoning power with.
Okay. How? So basically, it's pulling ley line.
Oh, it's pulling ley
Equivalent.
line.
It's pulling the equivalent of ley line
equivalent
power,
ley line.
which means
Yeah.
it's yeah. Why don't you make me some awarenesses?
Okay. I'll make you an awareness.
Yeah.
21.
This barrier is equivalent to prismatic, the barrier that was on Indra's armor, which ignores all magic. Doesn't care what you do. And so is the ley line beam that's coming up. It's also protected by it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I got something for that.
Yes, you do.
You do,
Okay.
Johnny.
I have taken care of something that also ignored magic through this method.
Oh, okay.
I will attempt to use my null chakra to nullify this barrier on the tapestry so that I can stab through.
Okay.
Return it to nothing.
All right. I am going to need 3 ones. You
3
can use that.
ones.
Yep, I'm gonna, or the equivalent of. So you're gonna roll your 3
Okay.
influences,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna want them to be as close to 100 or as close to 1 as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna burn through a ton of your special.
All right. 95, that's perfect.
Yeah,
30, that's not perfect.
No.
yeah, that's a lot.
Next one's at
50.
97. Yes,
Oh,
perfect.
thank you. Oh,
Can you re-roll the other 30 then?
I'll let your fate point it, but it could be worse.
Worse.
Could be right down the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Because right now you're burning less than 40.
all right.
I'd do it.
I'll go with that.
Okay,
One
okay.
second, let me do some math.
Because right now you're burning 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then-
Yeah, you're burning like 43.
But you could get worse, is the thing. You could get a 50.
I doubt you'll get worse. I bet you'll get like a 3.
Mm,
Nope,
Are you
I'll live
telling
with
him?
this.
Huh?
1 second, let me do some more math.
Is the risk calculated?
mm.
20% to 30% is really what this is. You could get the
Yeah,
same thing again.
I gave him a finite system, and if he uses them all, he dies. No excuses.
Right.
No cuts. No cheats. Nothing.
However, it is a
Yeah.
very powerful system, and it has a fairly large number. It's just not. It doesn't regen ever.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, that makes sense. That's why it's so fucking OP.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Ah, let's
Okay.
spend.
Your null chakra reaches in and goes, "Surprise, bitch!" Shatters the barrier.
Now that the barrier's gone, I continue stabbing my swords through.
You get it.
Nicely done.
Huh.
Okay.
Those are
And
useful.
Indra just kind of puts a hand on both Johnny and Rokir's shoulder, like her grip's really hard, and she's just kind of waiting, kind of looking around, straining her senses. Okay, student, you got probably a few moments to. No, it was pretty well done.
A 2 and a run
Should-
with it.
I was gonna say, should we attune it to Anubis and ditch?
Nubis will never give that back.
Yeah.
A 2 and a run.
Your choice, kid, because you can't move that one.
Oh,
Tune it
then
now then. Yeah.
So
this is
Anubis
my
will.
attempt.
Nubis will never let that go. Doesn't matter how much cajoling or anything.
It's
It's a
crimson.
red ring.
Or
700,000
not crimson, but
years.
close to red crimson.
It's a 700,000 year red
Oh.
ring.
What about Spirit Bone?
It does drop a spirit bone.
There you go.
What is it?
It's a cranial.
Hey, a head.
Perfect. Okay. I will take the spirit bone to attune to later, and then I'm immediately going to try to attune to this ring.
You know what you need to do? It's all at a minus 50.
Even
Nice.
if I throw, would you like some bulwarks?
That's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Do you want the bulwarks? Would
If
you like to
can
accept the
throw it
bulwark?
on, I will
Yes,
accept
I will throw on
anything.
the celestial mind bulwark, and the body will go on.
Okay,
I'm going to have to burn through so many. Because there's a number of these skills that I don't even have 50 in.
I know, but what does the mental one should help with any mental problems? So that's the whole
celestial
thing.
and the physical bulwark will protect you, and I'll make it minus 30s instead.
That's okay.
One protects.
Hey, you wanted a red ring, bro.
I did. All right, let's go. Let's try it. Oh, that's a 56. I'm gonna have to fate point this and burn.
Burn unused or burn?
Burn used. I don't have it unused. So it puts it at a total of minus 10. 56.
Again?
That's disgusting. Yep, I'm gonna have to.
Broke here.
this
Do you
worth-
want to like run over and give him some fate points?
That would be helpful.
Ah, you fucking greedy cunts! Yes.
Wait, I rolled the same number twice. Does that count enough
Broke
doubles
here.
for me?
It does count as doubles, actually.
Let's try it.
Try. Okay.
89.
Yeah, okay. Brokir is going to run over there, and much like a mama bird feeding a young bird, I'm going to regurgitate some coins and just ram them down his throat.
Roll your 1d100s.
How many?
2.
Oh, that's so great. You're the best broke here.
Roll 2d100.
Sorry, yeah. I was outside smoking. I wasn't
Do you have
expecting
any
that to
fate-
do anything.
Destiny fragments you want to throw in on these?
So I should throw away all my chance for progress for
I'm just wondering.
No. This is a pretty serious moment, though.
It's up to you.
I'm thinking. Nope. Hey, Johnny, you want to ping that? Johnny?
He's out of eye close.
Oh, he's.
I can
out of
attempt to get
eye
more
power.
though, but
Don't.
we don't have
You're
time.
over time limit.
Influence to eye flick without having points.
Broke it. Roll your 2d100s.
I
Oh, wait,
did.
you
They aren't there yet.
I'll roll it for you.
I rolled it. I don't know why they aren't showing up.
You're not in. You're not in the game.
You need a refresh.
Oh.
Do you want
I
to
guess
roll
my
for
two-
you?
Yeah, I just rolled them. Roll 2d100s. Oh,
23.
Oh, perfect.
That's one of them.
So I get
yeah.
3.
You get 3.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to immediately use 1 to try and get 1 more on that strength roll, so it's not a 50.
Oh, leave the game and come back in.
86. Okay. Yeah.
That's doable.
Burn.
Uh-huh. That's doable. All right. I'm just going to start up a chain. All right. Strength is done. Toughness, minus 30. 20. Oh, thank goodness. Agility, minus 30.
Which is not a good stat for you.
Nope.
Fate point to reroll. 31.
It's doable.
That's doable. I don't want to do it though. Ah. Okay.
You have a guardian angel walking over you. Trust me. If you fail, I hate to say this, but Brokir will not let you die. So
Okay.
while I'm standing here, I have some resources I can throw at you, but I would rather not have to.
44 doubles. 78. That's 3. I could get much worse. I'll accept that. So 3, 17. It's 30.
Well, you could just. You don't have to move it to perfect. You just have to move it to where it's an exact pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I roll 50s every time. Ah!
Burn.
All right. I will use a fate point.
Oh yeah, one more. That's right.
Mhm.
You got 3. Shouldn't you have 2 more?
24. All right. That's 2.
Hey, it's better than a
16.
53. Yeah.
Okay. Willpower, minus 30. 12. Thank goodness. Fellowship. Ah. I'm gonna
Tried.
burn, and
You
I
have to burn.
used. Mm-hmm.
Can I attempt to create a spell right now, even though, like a celestial spell?
What are you doing?
Like I have All Father's Judgment.
Oh, look.
Well, I was gonna say a Buddha. I want to create a Buddha statue that does the exact opposite of my
Chaos.
other.
52. That's not.
No.
I
You
can
have
move
to
it
use
though.
one.
I can move it.
Yes, you can move it by 1. Cheap price.
Yes,
Influence
it
tier
is.
3.
Okay. And influence. The big 3. 1.
Woo!
There it
Done.
is. All right. Roll 2 others. I just want to see.
Okay. Minus 30. And then minus 30. Yep.
All right. You can refund half the spent points.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's a nice one.
That is what the 1 will get you.
Okay. Let me do some math for some traction because that is beautiful. It's really beautiful.
It was
I could
worth
give
it,
you
though.
something else instead.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Sure, I'll take something else instead.
Okay. There is a mutation on the ring. Didn't see it before. See it now. Do you want to risk it? Because this thing is close to maturity. You can push it to crimson, but if you fail, it breaks.
I think I can do it.
Try, buddy. Go for broke. You always do.
Brisket for the brisket.
What would you need me to do?
The whole thing all over again.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh,
Ah.
well,
It's both a mutation and I can push it to crimson?
Yep.
All right, sure. You know what? Fine.
Okay.
Is it at minus 30s again?
No, it'll be minus 10s this time.
Oh, thank
oh,
goodness.
being merciful.
No, it's because it's I had to recheck my stats on it. It's actually closer to
87.
maturity.
All right, starting up the addition again.
Good thing you can play both sides. It's just the very middle of the track is death for you.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Pass. Thank goodness. Doubles.
Doubles again.
Well,
Double
roll twice.
doubles.
That's a double.
Wait, so you have to roll twice then? What is that?
Yeah, it's a double.
Neither of them are good.
You got 70. No, never mind.
I'm gonna have to re-roll the whole thing with the burning of fate point. Sorry, Pokemon.
That's
Total of
okay.
plus 10. 4.
There you go.
Perception, which is what you suck dick at.
It's intelligence first. 40, which is a pass. Thank goodness. 2. Yes. I'm gonna burn one to push that down to a 1 just because I can.
Okay, remove the minus 10s.
Oh, thank goodness. Willpower. This is magical. I get a plus 10 on it. I didn't add the intelligence earlier, but I didn't need it. Nice. That plus 10 saved me. Thank goodness. Ooh, phew. 45.
Burning. Your last one.
I'll burn my last one, sure, because this is, I need it.
Need it in your life.
I need it in my life. 58. Ugh. It's better than before, though.
Yeah,
It's only
roll your
12.
3.
Okay. 1. Pass. 2. 3. That's a good pass.
Okay. Wing. Shines, turns crimson.
Wonderful.
Nice.
and you're blinked out of there so fast you don't even get to know what they do yet. And off in the corner, just fuck. Nice spirit bone, by the way.
Is that good for his crown, though?
I don't know. Probably.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Are we just on the outside of it?
Yeah, she teleported you way farther away than that. She teleported you outside the desert. That's why she's panting, because she used a ass ton of mana.
She's got cosmic mana. She can use it from everywhere.
Yeah. Ow. Okay, so here's the deal. Good job. Congratulations. You did it. Wonderful. I need a break. I was basically clenching my butt the whole time. Like, but yeah. The creature down there, its main attribute is thoughts.
Okay.
The ability to formulate thought. Basically intelligence, sentience, and the advancement of said thing. So you see why it's a little hard to do anything about?
Yeah. It'll just outthink you.
Take away your ability to think as well.
Yeah, pretty much. You do mana? No, you don't. You don't know how to do mana anymore. And it's very jealous. It doesn't have... It has foregone the concept of mercy. So that's why it was... I'm gonna go have some tea. Broke here. Tune your rings.
I don't want to. I know what I want for my base root chakra, and I gotta start with that one. I want that flower. I need that flower in my life.
That flower is
That
on
one
the
in the middle of
reservation.
that. I need to get back.
This is not the reservation.
I know.
Which means he's willing to put off his spirit ring quest until he gets that.
I need
You know
that
what?
flower in my life.
How much you want to risk it for that flower?
I want that flower.
How much?
Like, do you want a number? I don't. A lot.
Well, what are you willing to give up for the flower?
Because you're going to have to physically call Kazarak through a call him. Which means you can't be in the Star Forest. You're going to have to go into the sanctuary. No, not even the sanctuary. You have to go to the ball, call him up, and ask him to go to the reservation to go get that thing. And then you're going to have to pay him whatever he wants, because he's going to be able to taste the desperation and the need in your voice.
God damn it. I can't help but wanting that flower.
Yeah, and he's going to know that you want it. I had to pay him a very steep price. Get all of us in there. I had to pay him 5 very steep prices. I'm not going to tell you what they were.
I want that flower.
Yeah.
You're
You're tough enough to get it now.
One second. I'm going to look down at the wishing rod, and I'm going to. Can I pump fate points into this bitch?
Oh, you can put whatever you want in it.
I am going to.
You said there was a bud at one point, so there's that to work off of.
1 second. I just got a message, Matt. Real quick.
I've got a pee, so that's perfect timing.
All right, Johnny. What was your second one again?
Second one was secrets.
Now you know exactly what you're gonna need.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're gonna need. We'll go there next. We're gonna do an alternate. We actually might do 2 you, then 1 him, because red rings are no joke. Red rings actually will sit you on your ass, basically bitch slap you across the horizon.
As Viridian decided the rest of his rings are gonna be red.
And green. And he just grabbed his first red ring.
Mm-hmm.
And he turned it crimson because he decided I wanted it. And he blew through a ton of that special, this special
yeah.
pool. And I was sitting there like, yes, use more, please.
Oh, I would have taken the. I mean, it's nice.
And Matt, what about my question?
Oh right, I need to.
Ah, god damn it. Okay. What about that?
You would give me all 5 of them.
I would give the wishing rod. Could I for a cure for a narcissus?
You would. Would you?
I will. It's divine protection, and what I'm asking for a narcissus is pretty much. I would. Yeah, I would feed all 5
Deal.
into that.
Wishing rod blooms.
Holy
just look
shit,
at her.
broke here.
Bokir's just gonna look at at her, and he's like, I have my ticket in now. I need to go talk to somebody, and I'm going to go.
She just gives you a look like, the fuck?
And then I'm going to go. And what's it look like? What did it bloom into?
Beautiful flower.
Just a
This
beautiful
cosmic
flower.
translucent flower. It looks like it's the most fragile thing in existence, and these hands kind of cup it.
I'm going to go off into the corner, use that communicator I got, and send 3 words. I got a cure.
Whoa. She said, don't communicate here. This is.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. I'm
Signal
going to
can
be
be
like,
sent out and sent back, but it also lets the user. Because some of
Okay.
them know this location. She's like,
I'm going to be. Can satellite teleport me out of here?
Mhm.
Satellite, can you take me back to the ball?
sure.
Bye, broke here.
And
I'm
Vokir
just
is
smiling.
out.
Basically, she's just kind of. And she's like, how did you. Son of a bitch.
Ugh.
Um,
And once in the ball, I will send my 3-word message on the half-a-second communicator. Got a cure.
To Melody or the other?
To the base. Remember, I have the one-way communicator.
Mhm.
Once a day, I can send one singular tiny message.
Okay. You're going to need to wait a couple hours before the time comes.
Oh yeah, because I remember it takes a few hours, and I will just sit down in the corner somewhere and
Snarl at everything that gets close.
pretty much, yeah, I am in defense mode. This is my flower.
Hey, we'll come back to
I
you.
will.
yes.
I'd love to know what you gave away, but good
You
job.
will never know, and it was awesome.
100%. Oh, good job.
Okay. Let's wait until my crimson ring becomes tasty.
I'd love to know about that. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. If mine were okay, yours are gonna be like, ooh. Can't wait to hear about the mutation too.
Okay, so Spirit Bone, if you want to tune into it, you don't have to. It's called the Crown of Collective Thoughts.
Okay.
We'll get into it if you decide to attune to it.
I
That's
will.
the name of it. Basically, it looks like a band that goes around the head like a crown, but basically it's a bunch of grasping hands that kind of overlay and reach up and kind of reach up to up the skull.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and then there's a gem in the middle that changes color constantly.
Yeah, I'm going to be attuning to that one. Do you want me to do that before we get into the
No.
crimson ring?
Okay, so the Crimson Ring.
All right.
Okay, so Crimson.
Ooh.
That's a big thing.
Crimson Ring. How many years?
900,000.
Nice.
That's a lot of
Full
armor.
maturity is 900,000. No, that's 900,000 year spirit bone. But the ring doesn't give you armor.
I know, but I was just thinking. I was thinking about the
asking
spirit bone.
Okay, you have the first ability of 5. It has the snap your fingers, physical thing appears.
Nice.
Snap your fingers. Physical thing appears.
That
It
you think
can't
of?
be of a thing that is actually a physical word. It has to be made up. But as long
Ooh.
as you've made it up.
Made up.
So
Okay.
if you're like,
Must
if
be
I want a canoodle
made up.
poodle, it can be living, it can be inanimate, doesn't matter. It has to be made up though.
Okay.
You're not with your chaos. You're not sure what's going to come out though. You can do it times equal to your willpower bonus in days every day.
So times equal to my willpower bonus per day.
Mhm. So just kind of think what you want. You got to say it out loud.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. The second one is fuddle.
What?
If you're talking to someone, and
Befuddle.
in the middle, befuddle. In the middle, or it's basically either befuddle or correction. You can choose one of the two. When talking to someone, verbally and exchanging words,
Mm-hmm.
if you go, I'm not sure that's what you mean, and you make up a word on the spot, you can convince them that that is what they meant.
Can convince someone the word
So
other.
you can basically, if someone says no way, you can basically like, are you sure you meant meepapoo? And you win. Basically, you can have meepapoo say absolutely. Is that what it means? Absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that changes their opinion.
Of course.
Where do you attune this ring to? What are you attuning it to?
Neologism.
Where's that? Is that your throat?
Throat.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I like it.
So yeah, correction or befuddle, because it confuses them too.
Does the ring have to be on for that to be going on?
Yes, it does.
Gonna have to find a way to hide that.
Yeah.
They're like, what's that green thing behind you? Don't think, worry
Red.
about it.
It's red.
Oh yeah, red. Yeah, what's
And
that
they're
red thing
not
behind you?
small. They're huge.
Yeah,
In
no, I'm
fact,
picturing
the
the
older the
glyphs
ring,
from Fairy Tale. I'm picturing those big glyphs from the anime Fairy Tale.
Yeah. Third ability, reaching knowledge.
Reaching knowledge.
When you are looking for some information, I will give you hints or a direction. Something very vague, but it's an urge to go that way. Whether it's you'll get a bigger urge if it's written down, but if it's kind of something that is not recorded, it'll be really vague, but I'll give you a hint somewhere for a method of getting this knowledge.
Like, what is limbo? You kind of feel like you could find that if you go northeast, maybe.
Or, something probably vaguer than that.
Yeah.
What is limbo?
That away.
But somebody's probably written a book on limbo. It's like, yeah, it's probably northeast from here. If it's off planet, I'll just say
knowledge.
yeah. If it's straight, if it's it's either literally straight up, but if it's off planet, I'll just say it's not from around here.
It's not from around here.
Okay.
Fourth ability, because it's Crimson, you get 2 extra abilities because it's mature. These ones will be a little strong, but they will have drawbacks because they are tough. Basically, codex knowledge.
Ooh.
Codex knowledge.
You can codex anything in your head, any which way you have it accessible, any which way you want. Which means if you have a thought, you can have it. You can basically solve it in your head, or reorganize it, or do whatever. And you can also use that to input it on paper.
So I could be like, okay, I vaguely know how you specialize someone's chakra in a certain way. I can
You would
use this
spend a couple
ability.
hours collecting your thoughts, and then you can create a traditionalist version of it on paper.
Oh, that's
Codexing
perfect for what you
knowledge.
want, man. That's perfect for what you want.
That one is exhausting, though. Anytime you do it, creates fatigue you can't just get rid of if you were to put it on paper. But if it's just within your head, it's fine. Putting really difficult, massively complex problems on paper the way you want it, in the correct way you want it, you will have to roll me for it, and then you will have to basically give up the rest of your day because you're sleeping it off.
Mhm.
And you can't use your 4 hours. You need at least 12 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
If you use it something for that large. But if you use it for something small, it's like, I want laser eye beams. What color? Don't care, okay? Just kind of think for about a couple minutes, put it on paper. You might need an hour nap.
Yeah. Okay.
And the last ability, Thought Sever.
Ouch.
This one's tough.
Mm-hmm.
You use this, it also lashes back on you. Basically, you are carving the sentience from a person. You are removing the ability to create thoughts in one's head. But if the person is stronger than you, not only do you have to fight, but it also lashes back on you too, which means you have to survive it. If you win, that person is a potato and completely defenseless, except for whatever's on their person that could protect them.
And it will backlash at me, right? So
Yeah, but if it's weaker, if someone's weaker than you have a lot easier time and the backlash is a lot less. So it's basically the backlash is equal to the effort you have to put in to cut into that person.
So standard person might be like minus
Basically,
1.
if you walked into a room of standard normal people, you can snap your fingers and they're all potatoes without problems.
But if I were to go against, say, Broke here,
You would have a very fucking hard time. He might just kill you because you just tried, because Thornmail.
yeah.
Roku has mental defenses as well. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically you'd probably kill yourself just trying. And he would be like, I kind of have a headache. I'm going to go take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the ground, a vegetable.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that is
Johnny.
a narrative power, and that is the penultimate ability you can get from this creature. Because it's borrowing from
the one
creature
under.
whence it came.
Yeah.
Because
That's a pimp ass ability, buddy. You should
It's
go turn.
dangerous.
Yeah.
What's
Oh
the
man, is
mutation
it
now?
dangerous. Oh yeah, you said it was mutated, huh?
Yes. So the mutation on it is word wall. Every made-up word that you come up with turns into basically a defense array that you can activate. Snap your fingers, it activates. You can use it equal to your influence bonus per day. And its power and strength equals to the number of made-up words times 10.
Okay.
And you can use it for anything: physical damage, mental damage, soul damage, energy, magical. It's whatever. It's words. They cover everything. You have a lot of made-up words.
Okay.
Nice.
It means a lot of work on your part, but you asked for this.
Oh no.
He loves it. He loves it, and you know it.
I love it. Okay.
Increase your mana
By 10 trillion.
3 trillion.
3 trillion. Okay.
Red rings are no joke, and this guy had a lot of juice.
Yeah, he was a magic-y type.
It's red ring, crimson ring, doubled the mana, and the fact that it was a thinker rather than a doer is the reason for its huge mana. And
Mhm.
you just feel so good right now. This is better than any mana magic drugs you've ever done.
Because this is 3 trillion. This is 3 times any amount of mana I've ever felt.
Yeah, you basically, once you're done attuning to it, you have to stare off into space for about 10 minutes, just like. And just kind of like, I need a fucking donut.
And then
let's chat.
chat.
Johnny, let's chat.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Andrew.
So, secrets, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 choices. Both are really nasty. Because secrets, dude.
Mm-hmm.
One's an elemental.
Okay.
It is. It's got. None of these are perfect, sadly, because I've yet to find the perfect option, and you are not taking on the closest perfect option, because that thing is like the creature beneath, but its own way. That one's a perfect jade ring, but let's not talk about that one. The first one is book.
A book?
Yeah, a literal book. Ended up stealing enough chakras from people who tried to read it, because it's an evil little shit,
Mm-hmm.
that it formed its own spirit ring eventually, and collected enough knowledge from the people it killed that it's a book of secrets.
Duh. That seems perfect.
There's 2 options, remember.
Yeah.
It is a book of secrets, but it's a black ring. It's a mature black ring, so it's an obsidian ring.
Very
Tough fight,
accurate.
but it's also a book. The way you win is you read all the pages without dying. That's how you get the ring. So you don't blow it up. You don't shoot it. You don't do magic. You walk up and you open the book, which is tough because it immediately attacks you once you touch it in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to read all 100 pages. I think those 100 pages. There could be way more. But first 10 pages are actual secrets, and then the other 90 pages are basically the secrets of the persons it killed. So
Ooh.
it could be way more. And these are all accomplished mages, like really accomplished mages. Not our standards, not my clan standards, but we're talking grandmasters, masters, and sages. So, not pushovers, but it also gets to act like a mage. It has spells. It has specializations. And half the battle will be knowing what its specializations are. So you can, do something about it. They're, shenanigans. Absolute, unrelenting, baffling shenanigans.
The fact that it's only an obsidian is probably because it can't get up and eat you immediately.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the curse that is that book.
Right.
It's a book. It's the only book to gain a spirit ring.
Shit.
The second book, or not the book, second option you have the Well of Secrets.
Like something I went through before.
Nope.
Well of Dreams, so different this time. More.
Nope.
Dude, you should take on the book. That sounds like a fun
Actual
fight.
well. There is a thing at the bottom that I can't describe to you because it is horror. It is nightmare, shadows, secrets, all the shenanigans you want, but at the same time, it's everything you don't want to happen to you. In fact, the shadow is not shadow, it's horror. So it's horror and nightmare, both intangible. And then it's secrets. And then I think one other subtype, but I can't tell you. I only glanced down there and I regret it every single day.
I think the book's better option.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Once Broker gets back, and once no, not Broker get back, but
Oh, I was like, I'm back. I'm just muted because I'm smoking.
I'm here.
I'm talking in character.
Oh.
Once freaking Viridian wakes up from his orgasm over there.
Rolling on the ground. Yes, magic.
He's just
Magic.
kind of cross-legged, staring off into space, like.
Not gonna attune to the spirit bone.
I'm literally waiting to do it like right now.
Oh. No, not for you.
Oh man. Feels good.
All right.
I don't know if I can play much longer though. It is 1 o'clock here.
I don't mind.
We'll get you a bone, or we'll get you another ring, and then we'll stop for you, and then we'll continue for the others.
Sounds good.
Can I get my bone really fast?
Absolutely.
All right, what you want?
So you wake up, and DiGiorno kind of like is like, oh, and then runs away, drops her crayons.
I leave whatever masterpiece she's concocted because
She gave you war paint.
I am a proud father.
Okay. Crown of Reaching Thoughts.
What you want me to roll?
Toughness to absorb, willpower to absorb, and influence. You want to pass
absorb?
these? It's all minus 50.
Minus 50? That's why?
It's a 900,000 year spirit bone.
All right, I'm using my shenanigans to get these.
Okay.
6 is not bad. Willpower minus 50 because you like to torment me. Oh, jeez, that's bad. I don't have any fate points.
Yeah, Bro Q left it. He's out. He got his wish and was like, woo!
My fate point machine is gone, and Johnny's eyes are gone. I don't have. Fine.
Payment.
Huh?
Money.
What was that?
Money. You can spend 51 or you can spend 39.
Yep, spending 39 monies. Stupid 60s. Alright.
At least it wasn't.
50.
50 or 60 was bad. Not wrong.
88 doubles. Let's roll 1d100. Single digit. Woo!
Okay. You can refund. You can choose. You can refund all point expenditure. No,
Or-
we'll do that. We'll just do that.
Tasty.
Yeah, we'll refund the point expenditure.
Yep.
Congrats. You got it.
All right then. 1 second. All right, crown or
Okay.
head.
Yep.
It is 90,000 armor,
Yep, to your head.
which is
It
disgusting.
is. It removes the ability for people to do things to you mentally.
Good. Nice.
Complete
Yeah.
mental
Mental
immunity.
immunity. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's basically Magneto's helmet
Mm-hmm.
against
Would
Professor.
that stop the backlash from his one ability?
No, that's the
Ah, damn.
problem. It will reduce what the damage is, though. It'll give you bonuses to protect yourself.
Tasty.
It has 3 abilities. Thought Cage. You can put people and lock them in their own mind.
Thought cage.
You have to concentrate on them, though. It's not something you can just like snap your fingers or just cast the spell. Basically, as long as you're concentrating on them, they're locked in their head. You can only do one person at a time.
Do they get to be able to resist?
Of course they do. They get to resist. They get to fight and work their way out. If they do get out, depending on how they break out of their own thoughts or the prison that you put them in their own mind, could have backlash. So if they like break out violently and furiously, you could be staggered. Or they could just slip out without your knowing, which could be bad.
Because that means they can pop up behind me and just say, haha, you was a shadow clone. Stab.
Yeah.
Wait, your head has 90,000 armor.
Right.
Whoops.
The crown's second ability is thought arms. Basically, like the creature you killed, you can have a bunch of arms pop out of the crown,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have them grab, do, and just operate.
So, Magey hand, but not as good.
Well, not as good, but they actually have durability, and they are made of emerald glass.
Interesting.
There you go.
You hate.
They have
you
a
hate
10
neutral,
foot
man.
reach. They have a 10-foot reach, which means you can start reaching through barriers, prismatic barriers,
Oh, jeez. Tasty.
Mm-hmm.
because they're made of
Umbral
emerald
glass.
glass. Their hands.
Thought arms.
You can summon up to arms equal to
Feet.
your intelligence bonus,
Arms.
up to 10.
Go to. Alright.
And up.
And then you have a once a day prismatic barrier that you can just channel until you don't want it to, until you stop it. So basically, you just have to sit on the inside of it, kind of like, and the only thing that can reach through it is your little arms, so you can scuttle away if you wanted to.
Pops up a shield and then just scuttles away.
Nothing can break through a prismatic barrier, can it? Besides umbral glass?
Yep, or the equivalent of null steel. So null steel can get through it too.
Oh, good to know. But nothing magical can, and it'll disintegrate anything physical.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
Okay.
divine shenanigans could get through it, though.
Right. Physics also has you. If you were to like try and like ram somebody with it, just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna cheese this by like basically cannonballing on you with a prismatic barrier. They could just pull up a big stone rock and bat you across the arena, and you'd go flying. You'd break the rock, but you'd be out of there. You don't have an anchor. That's the problem. So it's susceptible to physics.
What if I make myself an immovable object? Isn't it centered on me?
That would be interesting. Can your body withstand being an immovable object?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought
I
the
have
same
the
thing.
spell. No move.
Yeah. Can you withstand that type of
I don't
punishment?
know.
Because if something tries to move you and you make yourself unmovable, does that not? Or
It
does the
hits my
force
mana
go?
pool.
Yeah, Yeah, it hits your mana pool.
And can you?
Yeah.
It does
It does.
horrible things. But hey, that's the power of a crimson 900,000 year bone.
I like it.
It's stupid powerful. Now let's go Johnny his first spirit bone.
All right. Yeah. What kind of spirit bone will a book drop?
Yeah. Or a well, a book or a well.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go for the book.
Okay.
I'd go for the well, man. It's his choice.
All right. She basically looks at all of you and goes, well, let's take a break. We're going to do camp here. Giorno, you're on sentry duty for the whole night because you don't sleep. Okay. That means peskies too. You eradicate them with prejudice. But they like my snacks. You can feed them in the day. Not while we're sleeping. They'll steal
Kill
your
them
stuff.
at night.
Okay.
That's a
And this
fucked
is-
up relationship. Treats during the day and death at night.
Yeah. And this is a good time to practice your ability to hold on to a gravity barrier the whole night, but not affecting anything in basically a hollow barrier. So it's like a donut. Everyone in the circle's unaffected, but then there's the donut that's affected. Okay.
I believe in you, DiGiorno.
Sounds like a lot of work. Do you want to get stronger? Yeah, no. All right. She kind of mopes off. Kids. All right. Go to sleep. I am going to when you wake up, Viridian, open this bag. She basically clinks this bag in the middle.
Okay.
Not during the night.
Viridian,
We don't know what'll happen to it during the night, so let's let it brew.
What, the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Viridian snaps his fingers and says soft stone.
Just.
Huh?
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, Cloudstone.
Nice. It's one word.
Johnny, what do you want?
What do you mean? Just
How are you sleeping?
how am I sleeping? Just I'll make a little nest for myself, and on top of Brooker's back,
Okay.
of course. And
Brook is not there.
oh, he's not. Oh, fuck,
I'm
he's
out.
not.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'll just make a little nest for myself and chillax.
Okay. This will allow you to regen fate points and eye points.
Thank you.
Because she basically puts a little flower in the middle that blossoms at night while here. And it can only blossom in this place. And it basically restores parts of your person that are really metaphysical. Okay, Brooke here. Eventually the communique says stand by, porting sequence activated.
Okay.
And you're ripped in there.
Okay, that's a unique event.
She's not looking good.
Of course not.
Okay.
I will just walk up like, I just show her the swan pretty much. Like, I don't know. Eat the flower.
Okay, and you let her eat it, and you get to watch as she is restored. And everyone's like, Nani! And she kind of looks at her hands like,
It is nice to see you in better condition.
yeah, this is
How do you feel? How's it feel? Huh?
good. I don't know how I feel. I've never not felt pain at all times before.
Well,
This is weird.
this is what it feels like. It's pretty great, isn't it?
Just kind of looking at her hands that are actually moving normally now. Huh. Okay. Do you mind if I pay you back?
You know, you don't have to. No, this was more because I wanted to.
There's a big hand that falls on your shoulder, and Symphony's there.
Oh,
The big
hey, how's it
2x2.
going? Yeah.
And then another one comes by. Harmony comes by, puts a hand on your shoulder. They're already staring you down the hallway like, come.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
To the carving chamber.
Oh,
And basically, Melody plays that tune that she always plays,
it's a very nice tune.
a Narcissus. And she cracks her knock, kind of like stretches, like, I've never been able to do this before. And she's going to carve Hope Steel onto your body.
Hope Steel.
Oh, that's her stuff she gives to.
Yeah, that's
yep.
the stuff she puts on her children.
Yeah.
I will tell you what it does.
So should I jump into
chat.
the other chat? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it does.
Nice.
It's kind of scary.
Oh well. Oh well. I'm glad I could glad we can make everything come together.
Yeah. I now have 3 rings. One is a crimson. Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Damn, that one though.
I am going to have to spend so many of my currency in order to get greens.
I really hope you save them because you know what happens when they go.
Yeah, if I hit 0, I die.
Is it worth? I guess it is for these things. I don't like once you have these, you're at your pinnacle, right? So you really won't need to use the currency at that point. Yeah.
After this, we got to start attaching.
So it'll do consciousnesses too, right?
Maybe.
Ouch.
How are you going to beat this book?
Well, I get a plus 30 to learning anything. So
That's not going to help you, dude.
for the secrets though.
You're going to hit a plus billion to learning you if you try to read it. You're going to have to kill this thing from a distance.
I was just thinking steal its knowledge. I really want to do it Commonwealth. I really want to try it with Thief. I want to see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. I didn't want to do it in the on her set, like her place, because like there's just so much shit around that you take. So I'd have to do it somewhere's more random, you know.
You can do it. Nothing's stopping you except your responsibility.
Okay. All right, that's all.
Okay.
Cool.
How broken are you now?
None, not at all.
She's a master. What's the point, right? She did us. She fixed us.
I'll just again, I just come out of that. I'm like, well, you really didn't have to do that, but thanks.
Oh no, you promised, and you did it.
I try and always complete a promise, you know.
And this is the only thing I had that I could really give you that you don't. That's a serious value.
It is very appreciated. I'll just be like, all Father watch over you, and if you ever need help in the future, just let me know.
Thank you. You're always you need anything? Just,
If I ever could think of any.
I'd like to rename you if that's all right.
Sure. I've never been renamed before.
Yeah, one of them's like, oh, I say baritone. No, he's not a baritone though. You know, the bunch of her children start yelling out names.
I do
It's
like
just
you
kinda
guys' name. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. So in this moment, you could name yourself if you want.
Yeah, she
Or-
said she wanted to name me. I'll leave it up to her. Yeah, sure. Probably got a better naming sense than I do.
Tempo.
Tempo.
You create your own tempo.
Okay, boom. Name changed. Oh, well, thanks. Tempo. I like it.
Huh?
Well, I
You do have a
kind of.
tempo though. Like tempo to your hits and fists.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it would be a good name going forwards, I think. I kind of ditched my friends in the middle of something really fast. I should maybe go. Anyways, again, if there's anything you can ever do, I can do for you, I'll just give me a
take
call.
this as a thank you gift and this bag, and we'll see you.
She just gives me a bag.
Mm.
Okay, I'll just go.
Roll luck.
Oh, 37. Oh, neat. Okay.
Bye. If you need repairs, come on back.
Will do. And I'll just be like, it's good seeing you. And I'll just be like, and how do I get out of here? I probably.
Just walk through the walls.
That's cool. I'll just walk through a wall.
As long as you have that grafted on your body, you just can walk through the walls.
That is very useful to know. And I'll just walk through.
As long as you sing your favorite song, basically these plates are sonically activated. So if you see a dead plate, sing at it, and then it activates. And then as long as you're wearing the same material, you can walk through. And then the moment you stop, it hardens, and then nothing can get through.
Good to know. And Brokey is just going to start humming the song that always plays when you saw the Allfather, and he's just going to walk through the wall.
That is his favorite song, isn't it?
It is. And he's just going to, and when he's outside, he'd be like, "Hey, satellite, can you take me back to where the others are?"
Sure thing, boss. Ready for teleport.
Aren't you gonna go to Kazarek?
I have time to think on that. Johnny's up next.
He
anyways.
just dumps in the middle of the. You guys are waking up having breakfast and just kind of like scratch the back of your leg, like, damn mosquitoes, making noise all night. Good thing they can't bite me. All right, kids. Oh, broke here. What the? That was.
Just pops in. Hey guys, how's it going?
You
Hey,
look
broke here.
different.
Oh, you want to know something else? Oh, never mind. You'll learn later. And he's just gonna sit down and be like, "What do you guys get up to?"
Are you not gonna tell us your new name?
Oh yeah, guys. From now on, the name's Tempo.
Oh, you picked a new name for yourself? That's pretty
No,
good,
no,
my
so-
apprentice.
No, someone else picked it for me, and I am a fan of it. Tempo.
You know, I kind of like Broke here, but Tempo is...
I like it.
What about
I
you?
mean, it's
Seth?
the same concept as naming a color after your name.
Mhm.
All right.
Tempo, you just
So,
let's give it to you by
Tempo.
someone.
Here's
Yeah.
the deal. We're gonna go get Johnny his second spirit ring,
That sounds like a blast.
where he's gonna go fight a book in Mortal Kombat.
Well, what about the bag now that we're awake?
Oh, all right. She opens it. Somebody roll me luck.
I gotcha.
90.
I'll ping it.
You wanna? Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna.
What?
Ping it again. Ping it again.
One more time. One more time. I'm just kidding. No. Actually, yeah, one
Use
more
a
time.
fate point. Use a fate point.
Yeah, I'll use a fate
Yeah.
point. I'll use a fate point. Oh my fuck.
90.
66. Oh my god.
Oh man,
I'm
that's
sorry.
so bad.
I'm sorry, guys.
You have 0 luck.
All right. 2 fake coins for Viridian and Johnny are in the bag, but no book coins.
Oh, nice. I needed that. He walks over and hands Broke here 1 fake coin and says, "I kind of need one.
I
Here's
insist
one."
that you keep it. I'm just gonna hand it. I'm not gonna activate our cheating, but Broker doesn't accept it. Like, no.
Hey, Dembo, if you can support my students, I'll pay you back with interest.
So Johnny, you're going into yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm talking about my student.
Oh. Well, I recently.
Anything you give to my student, I'll pay back with interest. It's up to my student to pay you back for his students with. Fuck, that's complicated. If he's willing to do that.
Magic is complicated.
Well, at any ways, if that's the case, then I'll hand out.
Viridian kind of reaches out and pokes you with one of the hands from his spirit bone. Look at what I have.
Tickles. That tickles. That is neat. That is pretty neat. Okay, I'll shake a hand with it.
It's very thin and your hand is very big. It's like shaking hands with a finger.
These are big hands.
Oh, these
Yeah.
are bigger hands?
I was assuming
No, these
this
are
was
these are
rather
very
large.
large. These are larger than the normal hands, but the fingers are thin and claw-like, so they can very nimbly grab a book and open it with a single hand and go to a certain page. They do not have joints. They have
Well, hey Johnny, how many fate points do you have?
Did
3.
I cut out?
Yeah, you
No.
cut out a little bit. It was a bunch
So
of them.
the hands have
The hands have.
You tried and then nothing happened. It's just
no,
like
you're coming in and out a lot.
this is really trolly. It keeps cutting out. They
Yeah,
have
right as you're about to go into it. It happened again. Holy shit.
suggestive joints.
Okay.
So they can open a book with a single hand and flip through all the pages that that you want.
Nice.
So it's like a snake. It's like rib cages in the fingers instead of like bones.
It comes out looking like a hand, but it doesn't move and operate like one.
Will the
That's
Crown's
funny.
mental defense offer me any defense against the int loss when absorbing a book?
Which one? No. Actually, yes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, well. Now that I think about it, if I really...
Tasty. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, anyways, I'll be giving out some fate points here. So, Viridian, you can have 4,
Oh, jeez. How many do you have?
and that is turns into
Roll me
5.
luck for the 31, because
Nope.
30 or less is your new number.
Yeah. Okay. A 28.
Nice.
So it turns into 6.
Yeah.
And
It's just like, make it rain.
Well, thank
and
you,
then I
Booker.
walk. No problem, buddy. And then I walk up to Viridian, Johnny, and I'll hand
Or,
out.
thank you,
3.
Tempo. Tempo. Your new name is Tempo.
New name. Yes, it would be appreciated. And I'll hand out 3 to Johnny, and I'll be like, I'm sorry for handing a little bit less, but I have promised repayment from there, and I don't expect anything back from you. This is more of a gift.
Okay.
And so you get 3. And I'm just adjusting my fate points before anything happens, and I forget. Let
Nice.
me come out.
I'll ping it actually.
Oh, you're paying?
97?
Are you sure? Not your luck today, my sir. Not.
It is not.
No, it's on Friday. Thursday was my day.
You know what?
Best.
I'll fate roll. How about that?
Okay.
I'll see if I can get better here.
Nice. You get 4.
4 come out. 4 come out.
Okay.
Okay. That leaves me at a somewhat comfortable level with promise of payment. So, and Johnny has enough to go do his thingamajigger.
Yeah.
And know what, Johnny? Just because you're a pal, I'll slide you a bone coin.
Okay.
He's here to help. Go get a
Here is here
Go-
to help.
He's just gonna give you a thumbs up and like beat the fuck out of a book or a well.
Oh, my apprentice. How about that? He just kind of slides up to you and just, wow. My apprentice is rich. Tempo, you are the most successful apprentice yet.
Oh, thanks. And so off, Johnny. What do you want to fight? A book?
Yep.
Or you're fighting the book?
Yep.
Okay.
Master Intrub, where is the book? I think Matt might be dead.
No, just listening to you love on him.
Broke here's easy to
You're the
love.
best.
Yeah. Not even Mr. 5 Unnatural Fellowship Pretty Johnny over there is better than Broke here right this second. Yeah.
Fandom.
Yeah.
Action toys made after him.
The faith rating's finally kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that said, we're going after Johnny's book. Book time.
Where's the
And
book at?
Johnny, oh man, you equipped now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is gonna bring you over to a dilapidated castle.
Sweet.
Yeah, a castle. It's one of those gothic cliches that you can't make up.
Right.
Gargoyles, raven statues, haunted looking. And she's like, ignore the ghosts. Yes, ignore them. Ignore the Reaper things. Ignore pretty much everything. Just stay close. Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't activate your spirit rings because if you like death things and other ethereal shenanigans, this is it.
Boku kind of pokes up at Death, like, ooh, Death. Anubis likes Death, don't you, boy?
Yes, I am death, the warden of death,
Maybe we can pick you up a treat here.
of death, the
Maybe we can pick you.
master,
Oh, yes, yes. Very awesome Anubis.
the maestro.
You've been talking to Starbreaker, haven't you?
I have no idea what you speak of.
Oh, it's okay. I know you guys are pals.
No. And he kind of pouts off to the side.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay, so book time.
Yeah, so leads you deep into the place, and alright, there it is. It's a scary looking book.
Perfect.
Boku is gonna look at you, Johnny, and be like, "You want some barriers?" I guess he's gonna look at Viridian and be like, "Am I allowed to get barriers?"
Because you've been such a good apprentice, you can give him a barrier.
Oh, thanks. Celestial bulwark, celestial mental bulwark. Oh, I guess you never know what it does to you. Celestial mental bulwark, and then you have yourself a little celestial riot shield.
Okay, let's focus and read this motherfucker.
Oh, no. I have something to help too.
Oh,
Chaos compounded.
Gorlaxian bookworm.
okay.
What's a Galaxian bookworm?
It's something that doesn't exist.
I know, but what does it mean? What does it mean?
Huh? It's a Gorlaxian bookworm. I'm a chaos mage.
Okay.
Something
Be
pops up
afraid,
next to
Johnny.
you to aid you on your journey, Johnny.
Oh, perfect. I want this. I want this. I want this book's booty. That's what I want. So let's
Watch
read
as that bug takes the kill.
let's read the fuck out of it. Is what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, you probably don't want to read this thing.
Kill the book. Kill the book.
I have to read
You
it
gotta-
though.
No, you
No,
have
not
to kill it.
Fucking 1v1 that book.
Spirit rings are not about beating their spirits at their game. It's about killing them.
Did Viridian try to out librarian that librarian? No, he
No,
blinked over
he
and stabbed him in the head.
The temptation of reading this book is how it kills mages constantly.
Yeah. I bet
It's like,
there's
oh
something
yeah, I
great
am
about
a
it.
master of knowledge. You may want to kill me, but if you want to read me, I have endless power. Yeah, I mean, and that endless power is going to be added to when you read me because I'm going to eat you. Still want to read it?
I thought I was supposed
I
to read
think-
it, Matt.
You're supposed to kill it.
You read it by killing it. So if you're able to get to the very end of the page, it forfeits its spirit ring. If
Right.
you're
Could
able to
you
read the
blast it from the
entirety of
ring?
the book, front to back, and survive, you get the ring.
You can't just go stab it.
No.
I'd just go stab it.
You can't stab it. It doesn't. That's how it's killed people before.
Viridian kind of just whispers to the side. I'd stab it.
Boki was like, I would have just walked over there and punched it. I tried to fight a pawn, I'd fight a book.
Also, you might want to get started before that worm eats it.
So Matt, I should what I should do is use focus, and then it's going to be on me reading the fuck out of the book, which is absorbing the book, and use a bone coin,
This would be
And
one I'd be pretty solid against, considering I have mental.
I will
immunity.
use Focus of the Chosen with this as well. And I got
Hunter.
yeah, because I'm you know, I want its
You're
I want
hunting
its
this
booty.
down.
And then
Thief. You're stealing its
thief.
knowledge.
I'm literally stealing its stuff.
It's life as well.
So I point Bone Coin, Focus, Predator on this fucking or Hunter hunting
You're just
on the
throwing
knowledge.
out
Everything.
He's throwing
all the
Throwing
things.
everything at it.
Yeah. He just
Hey, he
starts
just got him. He
staring.
just got him. This is the most intense reading done ever. Just,
You are looking at this book like you want to kill it because you do. You want to eat it. You want to delicious it in your belly.
Go read that book, man. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay,
You-
let's roll.
You
Looks
pick
like
it up?
the mental bulwark will be helping you here.
Yeah. So basically, everyone's just like, fusion powers, ha! And they're just channeling it into you as they. As you're going at this book, and the book's like, bring it on, bitch!
Oh, okay.
You pick it up and start reading.
Well, that's what I was doing. I absorbed it.
Oh, you're absorbing it within your book.
Yeah. Theft. Focus.
Why not? Why not? Why not? That is the best. Instant reading. You just beat that book instantly. That book, like, you touch it, that book's like, oh fuck, it just dies. you just insta killed it.
Is that you,
All
Matt?
right.
Is that you, Matt Cliff?
Yes. Now that is a play.
Insta killed
There
the book.
is 3 caveats.
Okay, no, it's all right because I have to
The
accept
int
those.
minus involved is not 1. It is 1,000. But it is me playing a game with you to see how little you can get that.
Okay. Bone Coin first?
Yes, please. Roll 1d10. Closer to the 10, usually the better. That doesn't mean any of the other ones are not good.
1.
Okay. It's not bad. Nothing on the bone coin roll scale is bad. It's
Yeah.
just, I just get a little bit more narrative towards 10, and things get a little wonkier, more chaotic towards 10.
Yeah. I know the ones are
So
good for,
basically, the way I work a
bonuses.
bone coin is closer to 1, more order.
And
closer to
remember
10?
my
More chaotic.
my brain thing. Remember that.
Yes, I do.
Order and order. Makes no sense.
Okay. All right. Just need you to make me some int tests, please.
Yes, sir.
And they are going to get progressively harder until you fail.
Okay.
And we'll just go until you stop.
Um,
Or
So-
until you can't pass another one.
what is focus, all that jazz doing?
Don't worry about it yet.
Okay. I'll just I'll do what I know. What I have for bonuses.
He'll add it in.
Okay.
2.
1. Now it's
Wait.
94. Now it's 94.
Yeah.
Okay. 84.
Wait. So 84 is 30. Right? Yes. 4. Okay.
It's still pass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to
74.
252. That was Viridian. He'd be like, ah!
see.
me.
It's a good thing I don't have Chaos Field up.
Reroll the
Mhm.
no Bitcoin.
Big boy.
Nice. Solid.
Reroll the fake coin.
Solid.
Oh, that's flow. That's flow.
That's a 2.
Okay.
I'll let you roll twice without penalty for the
Alright.
next one.
Okay.
Read this, motherfucker. What color ring is this, anyways?
He's black.
Nice.
Still got your double roll. Still got your double roll.
Is that another flow though?
Yeah, it's another flow.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got 2 double rolls now.
Yep.
So 2 free rerolls right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
So 54, 44, 34, now 24.
Okay. What is that supposed to be there? 24. I'll just roll it. See what happens, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
Solid.
Now 14.
14.
A reroll.
Yep.
Reroll free 1. Now
Oh.
4.
this is your day, Johnny. This is your day.
Reroll.
That's 3.
Let's burn an unused. I mean, burn a use. Burn a use is what I want to do.
Or unused? Because it
Burn
gives you
an
plus
unused.
40.
No, that's what I meant to say.
So 44 less.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
A 1. I'm calling it now.
Don't call once. How dare you? I call 100 then.
Flick.
King.
Thanks, Matt.
He's flicking.
Ooh, big again.
99. Flick again.
Yeah, you want
30.
There
You
you go.
pass.
That's it.
Keep rolling.
Now, down to willpower. I just need you to pass a minus 10 willpower roll.
Reroll with just whatever.
A point or
Yeah,
not
fake
whatever.
Coin. Fake coin. Yes. There we go.
There you go.
And then I need to pass an influence roll.
Let's burn an unused.
Why?
Why
Just
not?
a basic influence.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no.
Okay, I thought maybe it'd be cooler to get more, but
No.
you guys don't
It's
think
not cool.
it is what it is.
You passed. There you go. That's all you need.
Okay. You just put your hand on the book, and then you're like, fusion, and you crack the book, and it explodes. And there's a spirit.
That's great.
Meridian is clapping.
Yeah, so is Broke here. Like, impressive.
Tempo.
Even their intro's like,
Tempo, yeah.
Oh fuck.
That was a solid boo.
Well, you got the build for it.
9,500 year ring.
9,500. Ooh, that's fun.
Which means it's deep into
9,500.
obsidian.
Yep.
Congrats. It'll be tough because deep into obsidian is tough, but you got it.
Wait, I didn't absorb the book there. I mean, I didn't get the spirit ring at the same time, right? I still have to attune to that.
Yep, you have to attune to it.
Okay, yeah.
Which you can do right now. Did it drop any spirit bone?
It did.
Sweet.
So grab the ring and then get the bone.
Yeah, so let's attune right now. Right.
You know what it is.
Yep.
Strength down. Since you crushed it, no penalties. You basically
Dominated it.
defeated it with a loophole. So
Yes.
I am not giving you any penalties to absorbing an obsidian ring, which is like...
Alright.
It was delicious that you did that. That was 100% the best.
Let's reroll.
I was not thinking you were gonna pull that shit. I thought you were gonna get into the long fight with me, and I was gonna teach you a lesson. But you're like, Matt, I don't have time for this. I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's to read.
Oh fuck.
All right, 2 passes.
Like, I'm fucking proud. I can't. I don't know what to do with myself right now.
I mean, I played
you
it the
forget
way
about that
exactly I needed to play it, and I mean,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
you might go.
And only that you rolled like Jesus.
Yeah.
A couple
Yeah.
times. I was like, oh my god.
Oh baby!
Oh god.
So what are you gonna do with this, Matt? Because it is my highest stat too, but
It's a 2, not a 1.
but it is flow.
We'll see.
Okay.
We're not done. We're not done. You could fail. You could fail
I
horribly.
could fail.
Please fail horribly.
You are king of 100.
Yes.
Oh my god, he called it. He fucking called it, Roki. I hate you.
It's
I can't take 100, right? There's literally I can't.
No, it fractures immediately.
Yeah,
You have to reroll.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
you
better.
fucking
Ooh.
called it right off the dome. I'm like, he's the king of 100.
boom.
Ching.
Oh shit.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, unknown too, eh? I mean, not unknown. It's
It's
secret.
just dying a little bit on both sides.
Yeah,
The
I hear you.
call and how you did it.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Alright.
What's the spirit bone?
It is a right arm.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Aren't arms like both arms?
No,
Like
just
you can
one.
have 6 spirit bones, right?
Yeah, one
Oh,
arm
torso,
left, one
arm.
right.
Yeah, okay. I got
Crown for head.
Head, chest,
right?
left, right.
it. Okay,
Right arm.
nice. Right arm is solid too. Most things are like body or head.
Well, it's just my
Mhm.
wings, right? So that's what that's nice for.
So. Nice.
So
2 rings.
this is why I didn't want to go for the well. Why I wanted to go for the book. I was like,
So, book is Book of Secrets.
yes.
3 abilities. 1, you get a book.
Thank you.
The book is in your head, and anything you read goes into the book. But you can peruse at any time.
Ooh, that's a better library.
Perfect memory. Perfect memory.
That's a better library.
It's also a safe, perfect memory. So if
Yes.
you absorb something you don't want, you
Right.
can rip the page out.
Right. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So if it's a bunch of just insanity and you're like, no thanks, you can rip the page out.
Could he absorb the 3 traditionalist books and put it in his library?
You could, but you'd max out and just die. It's
I
too
don't need
many.
to. You
It's too many.
connected one anyway to me, so what's the
Connected
point?
all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the safer version. This is crazy if you were to
Yeah, this-
absorb those.
That's a cloud server compared to like an internal.
This is if you collect a secret. The second ability is exploit. If you successfully realize that a secret applies to a certain person, I'll give you hints about how it applies.
I learn a secret about them.
Yes.
You'll give me a hint.
Yeah, if you learn a secret
Right.
and you're like, would this
Ooh.
apply to this person? If you're able to confirm it,
I do that sometimes. Okay. I like that.
I can give you secrets and I will give you bonuses.
An information broker. That's a great information
Right.
broker ability.
So basically, I would give you not only a bonus about how to best exploit it, like the best approach, I'd give you a hint. So you're not just kind of like winging it.
Mhm.
I'll give you bonuses to convince them that it's in your best interest to do as I wish, or whatever your goal is.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
you'll get roll bonuses in addition into a couple hints.
Nice. And the third one?
The third one, absorption.
Nice.
Absorb knowledge.
Nice.
You're a book. It's a book. You can permanently just absorb that knowledge if it is something that can potentially power you up. It's specific. So if you learn a technique, a secret technique, or something, it has to be a secret, like something that's not well shared.
Right.
If you like run into their sanctuary, rip open the scroll and go kind of scan it and then close it and run out and you make it out, you
You
can
have it.
permanently use it, rip it from the page, and then burn it in your soul force, and I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So if you learn Killing Strike of Shadow Void Emperor Extreme,
Yeah.
and you only glance at it, you still won't have the martial art muscle memory, but you know its technique and you know what you need to do to be able to use it.
Right.
Whether that's empowering your body or just practice.
That's
there.
nice.
It also gives you 20 billion mana.
20 billion.
Soul it.
So I guess now is to just attune to the right
If you want to.
arm. Yeah, it's probably best to do it now.
Okay. You can sell this one and go for a different spirit bone if you want, of higher power.
This one is pretty solid, though.
This is called the Arm of Grasping Knowledge, or Grasping Secrets.
Yeah, 100%.
I want it.
Yeah. And the Arm of basically outreaching knowledge. So you're forever reaching for things you don't have.
Right.
Do you want to? Because remember, these are almost permanent. Almost is like, I need a wish to get rid of it safely.
Let's
Otherwise
at least take one. I think that's probably the best idea.
So you want this one? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, confirmed.
Yes.
Attached to your right arm, which means you get, what, 950 armor to your right arm?
He needs to roll for it.
Right, you do need to.
Yep.
But this one's not going to be so hard because you also freaking owned it. So roll
Also-
spirit bone rolls.
Yep. Which are again toughness,
Willpower,
and
influence.
influence, right?
Power of body, power of mind, power of
Yes.
just being you.
Toughness, willpower.
Uh-oh.
Reroll. There you go. Solid.
So reroll the
Willpower.
willpower because I have 5 of them.
Double focus. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, increase it to 1,000 armor for a double focus.
Nice. 1,000 armor on your right arm. It's
And
basically a shield already.
yeah,
It's like a gladiator cuirass.
so 1,000 right arm.
Yeah, instead of 950.
So plus my already armor.
It basically, this is literally built into the fabric of on top of your bones.
Yep.
So you can wear armor on top of this, or you can just walk around as a normal person and wear robes. Like, hey, Sonny Jim, how's it going? Fucking get away from me, old man! Avada Kedavra! Oh, that was really rude, son. Why aren't you dead? Oh, don't worry, I have 6 spirit bones. You'll never kill me.
Good luck, Sonny.
Not with your weak ass bullshit.
Just
Back
around
in
something
my
like
day,
a bunch
I
of
killed
protrusions.
things you can never even dream, let alone imagine.
Like a book.
I fought a buck. Beat that bitch instantly. Like, that's not impressive, and then you just steal all their shit.
Nice job, Johnny.
I try.
Okay, so
Very
because of the
impressive.
method, I've decided how I'm going to do it. Because of the poetic method in which you overcame it, I'm going to give you a 4th ability on this spirit bone.
Ooh.
Okay. Because I rewarded brilliance. It's not just based off luck. because I did not think you were gonna go slap the top of the book, not even open it, and go, I'm gonna use a spell and absorb it. I thought you were actually gonna fight it. Shows me what I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm it's just my body's theft. It makes sense to
Okay.
be able to.
First one, mana leech.
Handleage. Yay.
Just like mine.
Yes.
So if you grab something with your right arm, and it's not
Sucks.
something defensive that repels you, you can
Right.
latch on and basically start absorbing not only the knowledge of that defense, so what mana they use to cast it, mana they use to reserve to the spell, how much it takes to refresh, properties of it. The longer you hold on, the more chances you have to roll forget information. So every turn you may roll an int test while you're latched on to that person to basically analyze their defense. If you can hold on, you get one piece of information a turn, and I will tell you on the last turn that's it for defense. Magically.
Okay. Nice.
If you grab onto something that has no defenses, bad news. But that's second ability.
Oh.
The first ability doesn't. It's basically analyze.
Right. Yes.
So, also every turn you're latched onto someone for the first ability. The reason it's called mana leech is it doesn't deal damage to them. It just forces them to refresh, multiplied by your influence bonus.
Oh.
Mana cost. Doesn't do damage. It's completely benign. That's the problem.
Right.
So if it costs them 30,000 mana to refresh, multiply that by your influence bonus every single turn.
Oh, they have to.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
So if they're a weak mage,
Yeah.
you're just like, hey, buddy, and you're just kind of holding your right arm on their shoulder. Like,
And they die.
I suggest you drop this barrier. It's going to be for you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
All right. Number 2. If you were to touch someone who does not have any magical defenses, you can start to delve into personal stuff. First thing will always pop up is power level. Like, you get to basically look at their naked soul. What chakras are open, their mana pool, what specializations they have, how close they are to leveling up. Basically, you get to look at the core of what is a mage, which is whatever they, everyone tries to hide this.
Except for Viridian once upon a time.
Basically, this is called espionage.
Espionage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And probably because you have secret, they may not notice.
No, they won't
Yeah.
notice because you have insidious.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, I
secret.
forgot about that.
Yeah. The third one is thought snatch.
Let's snatch. Viridian, you have that, don't you?
Nope.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Something better.
He has
Yeah.
thought sever.
Yeah.
Which is much scarier. Thought snatch is whatever they're thinking. If they have you get to pick between second or third ability because you can't have both running. If you are physically touching them with your right arm, like a handshake or whatever, like you can. There's a lot of ways you can initiate this. If they have no magical defenses or any abilities that protect their thoughts, you can read their surface thoughts. Like basically, it's free mind reading, passive. So if
How
someone's
they're
like
feeling, what's
giving you a stone wall, like
Yeah.
perfect business, touching them like a handshake. Basically, you could read like, oh god, he's so hot. I hope he fucking don't leave. Like I'll give you basically what they're thinking.
Yeah. To better work in a deal or something, for example.
And because I'm making the fourth ability poetic because you beat me on this. I'm going to remove the costs from reading books on that spell. Analyze and intwise.
Oh, was that a primer, by the way?
No.
That's fine.
But you can
Unfortunately,
pretty much read any
because it's
book
destroyed, all the information within is gone.
Yes.
But the fourth ability is using that traditionalist spell. It's no longer a spell, it's an ability. You can slap your hand on a book and go, mine.
Right. So
There is a big difference between you putting your hand on a book or a scroll or a tablet and going, mine, versus opening it up and scanning it with your eyes.
right.
Using this ability rather than spell, it does not store it in your secret book.
Right.
Big difference. So that's a big delineation.
Yes. Well, if you go for something super crazy, you can't get rid of it.
Well, I'm talking about if you walk up to a primer
Right.
and put it and use your ability versus reading the primer, like looking at all the pages with your implant. Anything you read physically can go into your secret book.
Yes.
Anything you absorb through this ability cannot go into your secret book. So
Exactly.
be careful.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a different option.
Yes.
You will no longer lose int, and it doesn't cost mana, and you can literally just go to a library and put your finger on one, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next.
This looks cool. Just, checking out some magazines, guys, as I go through and absorb all the information. Oh, fuck.
You should go back to the Forbidden Library.
Oh, yes. No. Oh, fuck. That's
Radiant
great.
could probably send
Basically,
you-
this ability is called Rip Knowledge.
Rip knowledge.
It's a pretty strong spirit bone for that level of beast.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's an obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique creature. Like, super unique. Like, he killed the only one.
Because it's been alive so long, right? No one's been able to kill it.
It's an ancient book. It has
Yeah.
killed more mages than all of you have combined, except for Indra.
Well, that's interesting.
Injurious killed so many mages.
That's
So-
until you actually get into a full-fledged war.
Yeah, you're right. Well, guys, it's 2:22 in the morning. I think I have to go to sleep.
Congratulations on your first spirit bone equipment and your recent ring.
Yes, I also say that. Thanks,
I was impressed.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Another small round of applause. I don't give it often. This is the second round of applause I've given this entire campaign.
Fuck.
Revel in it as you go to bed.
Viridian
Maybe
will,
Okay.
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 Great. Congratulations. That
Yeah.
was a solid. You knew the way. You showed me the way.
I showed you the way.
You showed me the way.
all right. Tempo.
Okay.
Uh,
Fuck.